Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the speed and multitasking test between the iPhone 5s and the Redmi Note 3. The Redmi Note 3 here is the 2 GB version, while the iPhone has 1 GB of RAM. The iPhone 5s is available for 18,000 Indian rupees, while the Redmi Note 3 is available for 10,000 Indian rupees. I'm talking about the 2 GB version. There is also a 32 GB version, which is available for 12,000 Indian rupees. And as you can see here, both the devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. No power saving mode is on any of the device. So let's clear the browsing history on both the devices and we'll begin our first test, that is the app opening speed test. And in that test we'll be opening some inbuilt applications first, and then we'll move on to the third-party apps. The browser used on the iPhone will be the Safari, while the one which will be used on the Redmi Note 3 will be the Google Chrome browser. Keep watching the video till the end to know which device is fastest while opening apps, doing multitasking and internet browsing. So this is our first app, that is the dialer app, and both the devices opened it at the same time. Let's open another app, that is the messaging app. All these applications are the inbuilt applications. So here again both the devices opened it at the same time. Let's open Amazon, and as you can see the Redmi Note 3 was the first to open it up, and the Amazon is a third-party app. Let's open Flipkart. This time again it was the Redmi Note 3 which was the first to load it up. Let's open Facebook, and this time again the Redmi Note 3 was slightly faster, so Redmi Note 3 is leading the game right now. So while opening Twitter, the iPhone did not register my touch properly. Let's do it again. I've killed the Twitter app on the Redmi Note 3 to be fair and honest. And again, as you can see, the Redmi Note 3 is the first to load it up. So the Snapdragon 650 is performing really well, and while opening WhatsApp, both the devices opened it at the same time. Let's open Google Maps. And again, this time again, the Redmi Note 3 was the first to load it up, so it is performing really well in the app opening speed. And let's open YouTube. And once again the Redmi Note 3 was the first. So let's open another app, the Gmail application, and this time once again it was the Redmi Note 3, so it is performing really well. But as you can see, the iPhone is a really old phone. Still it is keeping up with the latest chipset from Snapdragon, so a really nice performance from iPhone as well. Let's open some more inbuilt applications, and calendar, almost the same time. Clock, same time once again. Let's open calculator, again almost same time. So that was the app opening speed test for you, and now let's move on to the multitasking speed test. In this round we'll open some applications that we have opened previously, and we'll see how the RAM management is, which device has it in memory, which device is loading it up, and which device is the first to show it up. So let's open Amazon, and as you can see the poor RAM management of Redmi is coming up, and the iPhone, even with its 1 GB of RAM, had the Amazon application in memory, but the Redmi Note 3, even when its 2 GB of RAM, did not have it in memory. It is all due to the poor RAM management of MIUI. So let's open a few more applications that we opened previously. Let's open Flipkart, and once again as you can see the Redmi is loading it up, but the iPhone had it in memory. So let's open another one. Google Maps, and again the Redmi Note 3 did not have it in memory, it had to load it up. So clearly the iPhone 5s is leading this round even with its 1 GB of RAM. So let's open YouTube, and again as you can see the Redmi Note 3 is loading it up. So a really poor performance from the Redmi Note 3 in terms of multitasking. In the first round it did really well. So let's move on to our last and final test, the internet browsing speed test. We are using the Safari browser on the iPhone, while the Google Chrome on the Redmi Note 3, and previously in the start of the video I cleared the browsing history of both the devices, so it is a very fair and honest game. We are going to open gsmarena.com on both the devices, and we'll see that which device loads up the complete web page first. So let's open gsmarena.com on both of them. And actually I have loaded a wrong website on the iPhone 5s. I did a little spelling mistake, a typo error, so I'm going to rectify it and then we'll try that again. So let's open GSM Arena. Nowadays we are so spoiled by the large displays of Android devices that it is very difficult, at least for me, to type on this small display of the iPhone 5s. So that's why I'm making a lot of mistakes while typing gsmarena.com. Anyways, the correct website has been loaded up. So let's open a link together on both the devices and let's see which device is the first to load it up. And this time again I made a mistake. Actually the device did not register my touch properly. So let's open this link here. So this time it was the same time for both the devices. Keep an eye on the top blue bar. And this time it is the iPhone 5s which is the first to load it up. So let's open another link. And this time again it was the iPhone 5s. Let's open one more. So it was the same time for both the devices this time. Let's open another link. So again, as you can see, the iPhone was the first to load it up. So the iPhone is really performing very well in the internet browsing speed test. Both the devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Remember that. And this time again, it was the iPhone 5s which was the first to load it up, and the Redmi was taking its own time. So now it is time for the results. So in our first test, that is the app opening speed test, the Redmi Note 3 was a clear winner. It performed really well and opened almost every application ahead of the Apple iPhone 5s. In our second round, that is the multitasking performance round, this round was a disaster for the Redmi Note 3. It could not open a single application without reloading it, and the clear winner of this round was the Apple iPhone 5s. And in our last and final round, that is the internet browsing speed test round, the Apple iPhone 5s was the clear winner, and the overall winner of the speed and multitasking test is the Apple iPhone 5s. Check out the description of this video for more such interesting speed tests. If you found this video interesting, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe.